While the real estate market had a tepid 2023, signs are pointing conditions that will bring forward buyers waiting on the sidelines. Or LePage CEO Phil Soper joins us now live this morning. Phil, no 50% discounts on home prices, that's for sure these days. Anything but that. But I was reading through the notes last night, taking a look at some of your comments here, and I thought it was interesting about those buyers on the sidelines. It's the interest rates are one thing, but people want to know that their house is going to be worth at least what they paid for it and more after they make the purchase. That really struck me.
Yeah, I don't think we have to wait for rates to drop for the volume of homes trading hands to normalize. It was a really slow year, not so much for home prices last year. They were relatively flat, down 1.7% in the fourth quarter. But the number of homes trading hands, selling, buying, was way off. And we're already seeing in just the first 2 weeks of January, the number of showings picking up. We track those on a national basis. So it appears that people are making the mental shift to a changing environment, one in which interest rates are going to be falling in the future and not rising.
Yeah, I've certainly noticed, even just anecdotally in my own neighborhood or just driving in, a few more for sale signs up, so kind of noticing that as well. But certainly how much the money cost you to buy your house is going to have an impact
Absolutely.
here. And the whole idea that, the sense is we may see a cut by the Bank of Canada, whether it's in the spring or maybe in the summer, et cetera. How much is that playing into the mindset of consumers, do you see?
People don't buy homes based on their sticker price. They buy them based on their monthly carrying costs. Call it rent equivalent.
Yeah.
So it's a big player in the whole scenario. But remember, homes typically, if you go back over a century, rise in this country about 5% per year. So when they've been flat or down a little bit for, it's almost 2 years now, right? It was 21 months ago that the bank started raising rates, the central bank. So that is a rare sort of window of affordability because wages and salaries have crept up and home prices have stayed the same or flatter, depending where you are in the country. So the window has opened and people are waiting to re-embrace when they feel the bottom. And we feel that'll happen sometime this quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's really interesting because, prior to that 21-month period, the way prices were going was kind of just like unsustainable, right? It was just sort of all over the place here. Do you see that once the cuts start coming that we could sort of start see that hockey stick curve again, or do you see it being more gradual perhaps this time?
Unfortunately, we have a housing shortage crisis, and I don't use the word lightly, in the country. We have literally millions fewer homes than we need for household formation, be it organically, for non-permanent residents that need rental accommodation, or for immigrants. We had a record year in immigration last year, so we need more roofs. We don't have them, but I don't think it'll happen in 24. This is an adjustment year. We're looking at home prices to finish 24 5.5% up over 23.
Okay. Phil Soper, always good to talk real estate with you. Thanks for coming in and joining us this morning. Appreciate this. Back.